Greetings, Guardians. This is Olympus Alliance. Before we dive into today's guide, make sure to subscribe to the channel and drop a like if you enjoy this kind of strategic content. Every bit of support helps us keep bringing you smarter builds, better decisions, and ways to grow without wasting resources. And today, we close a chapter. This is the last hero of our low-cost series. A series built around one simple idea: progress smart, save resources, and build only what truly matters. But this one is different. Because today, we are talking about Ishmael. And for me, this is not just another guide. This is the hero that made me fall in love with Hero Wars Alliance. Back when everything was new. When every fight felt intense. When every upgrade felt like progress. Ishmael was that hero. Fast, aggressive, unstoppable when he got going. He felt powerful, he felt dangerous, and he felt like a true carry. And like many players, I made the mistake. I invested everything into him. Every resource. Every upgrade. All in. And over time, reality hits. Because as the game evolves, as new heroes arrive, as mechanics change, Ishmael slowly falls behind. And today, let's be honest, he is a hero that clearly needs some form of rework to truly come back into relevance. But even with that, even knowing all of this, we are still going to build him. Not blindly. Not wastefully. But effectively. Because that's what this series is about. So let's start with the fundamentals. Ishmael is an agility-based warrior from the Honor faction, positioned right on the front line. He deals physical damage and relies heavily on speed, critical hits, and sustained pressure to overwhelm his opponent. Unlike many modern heroes, his skills don't scale with stats like magic attack or physical attack. Instead, they depend mostly on skill level. And that's important, because it changes how we approach his build. His power doesn't come from complex scaling interactions. It comes from repetition, speed, pressure, and survival. His first skill is where everything begins. When activated, Ishmael enters a demonic form that dramatically increases his critical hit chance and attack speed. In this state, he becomes extremely aggressive, striking rapidly and applying constant pressure to the enemy front line. But there's a condition. While in this form, he gradually loses energy, and once that energy reaches zero, the form ends. So what does that mean in practice? It means Ishmael is all about timing and protection. If he is supported properly, if he is kept alive, this form can completely take over a fight. He can shred through enemies, apply constant damage, and overwhelm slower teams. But if he is controlled, burst down, or left exposed, the impact disappears quickly. His second skill gives him a short window of survivability by allowing him to dodge physical attacks. This is especially useful against physical damage dealers, giving him a chance to avoid incoming hits and stay active longer. It's not a permanent solution, but it buys time. And with Ishmael, time is everything. His third skill introduces vampirism. This is one of the most important parts of his kit, because it allows him to heal himself while dealing damage. When combined with his attack speed, this can create moments where Ishmael sustains himself through incoming pressure. But again, this only works if he is allowed to keep attacking. If he is interrupted, controlled, or burst down too quickly, this advantage disappears. Finally, his last skill adds a stun effect to every fourth attack. And this is where things get interesting. Because when you combine attack speed, critical hits, vampirism, and stuns, Ishmael becomes a hero that can lock down a target while continuously damaging and sustaining himself. In the right conditions, this creates a very dangerous loop. But in modern gameplay, reaching those conditions consistently is the challenge. So now the question becomes, how do we build him in a way that makes him functional, without wasting resources? Because this is not a hero you overinvest in today. This is a hero you build smart. We start with evolution. 5 stars is enough. There is no need to rush to absolute star immediately. His soul stones are available in the Grand Arena shop and heroic chest, so this is something you can complete over time. Now we move to skins. And here, the priority is very clear. Physical attack comes first. Even though his skills don't scale directly with physical attack, his entire performance depends on his basic attacks. More physical attack means stronger hits, better lifesteal, and more overall pressure. So if you are building only one skin, physical attack, no hesitation. Once that is done, you can move to the second physical attack skin. Everything else, agility, health, critical hit chance, can wait. Next, skills. All skills to maximum. This is essential. Since his abilities depend on skill level, not scaling stats, every level matters. This is where his real power comes from. Glyphs come next. If you are playing efficiently and saving for events, bring all glyphs to level 40. If resources are limited, focus on 3. Physical attack, to improve his damage output. Health, to give him a bit more survivability. And armor penetration, to ensure his attacks remain effective against defensive targets. That's your core. Level is simple. Maximum. Level 120 is required, not just for stats, but to unlock talismans. And talismans are extremely important for Ishmael. His first talisman, available in the Eternal Frontier shop, provides agility and physical attack, both of which directly improve his effectiveness. A well-rolled talisman can significantly increase his impact without requiring heavy investment elsewhere. Now we move to sparks of power. Max them. No reason to delay. They increase all primary stats and provide immediate value. Finally, artifacts. We start with his book artifact. This is your priority because it directly increases his physical attack, strengthening his core damage output. After that, move to the Ring of Agility, which further improves his overall scaling. If resources are limited, focusing on these 2 artifacts is enough to make him functional. And when you put all of this together, you get an Ishmael that works. Not a meta-defining hero. Not a top-tier carry. But a functional, usable warrior that can still perform in the right situations. And maybe that's the most important lesson from this entire series. Not every hero needs to be maxed. Not every hero needs full investment. Some heroes just need to be built correctly. So Guardians, this is Ishmael, a hero from the past. A hero full of memories. And a hero that still has a place, even if it's not at the top. Maybe one day, with the right rework, we will see him rise again. But until then, build smart, save resources, and keep moving forward. This is where the journey comes to an end. From the first hero to the last. This series was never about chasing the meta. It was about understanding the game, building smarter, and making decisions that actually move your account forward without wasting everything along the way. And Ishmael, in a way, is the perfect hero to close it. A reminder of how we all started. A reminder of the mistakes we made. And most importantly, a reminder of how much we've learned since then. If you followed this series from the beginning, then you already think differently about the game. You don't just build. You plan. And that is the real progress. Stay tuned, stay sharp. And as always, salute and friendship.